Good morning, or shall I say good afternoon. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I ever tell you guys about that one year where most of the year, every time I would look at the clock, it would say 1, 2, 3, 4? It was kind of crazy. I mean, basically, like 236 days out of the year, I looked at the clock. I kept track of it. It's something like that, 230 something. I'm not sure if it was 34. I think it was 34, but it was 230, over 230 times I saw that. And just now, I saw that. Okay, so I lied. It's not a good morning. It's a good afternoon to you guys. How you doing? Today is Thursday, December 19th. Okay, we have numbers of 19 and 25 today. 19 is beginnings and endings. It's completion of a cycle and moving forward with growth in something new. Okay, and it's a new type of energy. And today we also have a 0 point energy as Venus moves into Aquarius, and I will get to that in just a second. The second number of the day is 25. That is big changes, okay? Changes in boundaries, changes in the bottom line. It could be gifts, it could be surprises that create a balance. Actually, okay, so and 19 equals 1, it breaks down to a 1, and 25 breaks down to a 7. So there is a clear ending and a clear beginning about the way that you express yourself in your relationships. Okay, and then we have should I go with, I'll go with the single digits first, okay? So we have 0 point as Venus moves into Aquarius, so this is a new energy. You may have been feeling it come in the last couple of days, and I'll explain that in a minute, but 0 point is a brand new energy. And let's see, the single numbers. Okay, I don't have any more single numbers, so I'll get to the duplicates. Okay, so 19 breaks down to a 1, and we actually have 3 ones. So I just had a customer come in. I just came back, grabbed myself a drink, and I looked at the clock, and it was 2 minutes and 22 seconds. We love the synchronicities. So, speaking of duplicate numbers, that's where I was. Okay, right. Okay, so the 19 breaks down to a 10, which further breaks down to a 1. Okay, so in the numbers for today, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 ones. Okay, so it talks about expression, identity, individuality, and beginnings, new beginnings. So this feels like blessings all the way around, just looking at all the numbers together. Okay, then we go on to 3 and 3. 3 is communication, children, joy. It's traveling. It's also ideas. When I see 3, it reminds me of the third house, which is Gemini. So it's travel, communications, data, and information. Okay, so just so you guys know, the month and the universal year are both 12. So today we have 4 3s. When I see 4 3s, that's dipping into the Akashic record. So there could be some information. I want to say downloads because we also have 4 7s. Okay, we got 4 3s and 4 7s today. So dipping into the Akashic records. Maybe some of you guys will get some kind of premonition, or you just know where you're going. You're going after your dreams. And some of you guys could be studying. Some of you guys could be, I want to say making the jump. You could be doing some traveling, or you could be going further. Interesting. It could be about children also. Children, and including pets, because we're still in Sun and Sag, so it could be animals and children. Dependents. Could be women too. And for those 4 7s, we have 16, 16, 25, and 25. So big changes in your daily schedule, how you express yourself in regards to particular boundaries. Okay, so 4 7s, 4 3s, and additional 8, 8, 8. Okay, 8 is the number of power, it's legacy, it's infinity. It is about the 8th house also, your ability to cope and shared resources. So some of you guys could be cutting off somebody, some of you guys could be letting somebody else in, or you guys could be running errands, possibly in regards to children, or running errands because you're, well, you know, we're still coming out of that full moon in Gemini, so it could be just running errands, getting research, filling out papers, trying to establish yourself in a legacy. It could be in regards to shared resources too. So this could be shared resources in regards of a child, or sharing the child, or partnership. Okay, so for some reason I'm getting extra. There's an extra person here. So some of you guys could be finding out that you're pregnant. Or you guys could be inspired by a sudden idea. Interesting. Okay, so today the moon moves to Libra. We actually started out the morning at midnight with the moon in Virgo at 29 degrees, okay? So if you've been paying attention for the last couple of days, I did read you what I was channeling in terms of the Virgo energy, and that of course bleeds into today. So we're moving, as we move into the moon in Libra, and right now as we speak, we are in Libra. So I'm going to read you my channelings. Libra is balance, harmony, reciprocity. I couldn't think of the down word. Sorry, guys. Brain dead. Okay. Refinement, grace, charm, good nature, sharing, diplomacy, appreciation for beauty and the arts. And it, you know, it's diplomacy, it's women and children, it's interdependence within a relationship, but it's also about dependence and being dependent. The thing is, you like beauty. You'd probably use like fine china instead of paper plates today. It's all about the aesthetics with Libra. Okay, they get along with everybody because they're very understanding, and they allow people to have their own judgments and their own opinions. So it kind of feels like it's non-judgmental, which actually isn't true. It's just you have a right to your opinion, basically. So let me go through all the other energies. Now with Libra, the shadow side can be flighty, indecisive, self-indulgent, being dependent on someone, basically needy. You can be frivolous too. You can waste money on pretty things. And also changeable, meaning you could go either way depending upon the situation or the person or your relationship to a particular thing, a person, place, or thing. Okay, so additional channelings. Oh, it can be manipulative too. Okay, so additional channelings, court cases, injustices, children, women, justice, vanity, being vain, green eyes, which would be jealousy also, arrogance, I'm holier than thou, I'm better than you, me, I do this, I do that, emphasis on the I. So it almost feels like it's selfish, which is right in line with the Libra energy, because it's exactly opposite of Aries, which is me. Okay, the square would be selfish, okay, or the square or the opposition to this energy, to this moon, would be that. Okay, so also I've got judge, law, diplomat, diplomacy, balanced, weighted, as in burdened with a heavy load, weighed, like weighing justice, that kind of thing, pros and cons. Okay, it's also pink, and it's weigh, W-H-E-Y, as in the grain, you know, golden whey. It's also, like I said, weighing something for their, it could be somebody's weight. How much do you weigh? Or I almost want to say, what are the odds? I don't know. They're telling me that. Okay, and also gold, golden, curly, like as in hair, curly, goddess, revenge, and I almost want to say land of the Barbies. When I looked at Barbie, it says Barbie. So it could also be the doll Barbie, or somebody looks like a Barbie, or it could literally be a barbecue. Okay, vindictive, passive aggressive, vengeful, judgmental, some judge, jury, and executioner. So that's like, I'm the judge, I'm the jury, I'm the executioner. That goes right along with the judgmental quality. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else. We're still in, recalls, revenge porn, a quest, inquest, question. Libra is also contracts, agreements, and promises, yeah, and relationships. Okay. Oh, I think that's it for my Libra channelings. Interesting. I had that listed under Scorpio, but we will be going into that energy in a couple of days. Okay, so other things, sorry. Let me keep going because there was a hell of a lot of information under the transits for today. Basically, we had a few minor transits, but we have we've got 2 T-squares, one in the morning and one in the evening. Then the big energy, Venus into Aquarius, and then a grand cardinal square, a grand cardinal cross. And Mercury squaring Neptune, which I'll get to in a minute. So it could be talking about quitting an addiction also. I just want to bring that up. Okay, so for those of you guys who are having a negative reaction or a negative transit, this can open up old wounds and stir up emotional baggage. And it might be really, really uncomfortable. You might not want to deal with something. It may be taking a lot of your energy, so you could feel emotionally drained, extra exhaustion. Your judgment isn't going to be that clear. You might not be able to pay attention, so watch your money, especially with Libra. You could spend and overestimate, or you could spend foolishly. You might have a hard time concentrating today or paying attention. You may just feel like you need a break. You can't pay attention. You can't concentrate. I encourage you to take a breather, even if you got to lock yourself in a bathroom stall for a few minutes to get some space. Okay, so Venus into Aquarius. Venus enters Aquarius. It's kind and loving because Aquarius is the humanitarian, yeah. You're helpful, charitable, and giving, but you're not really emotional. So with Venus in Aquarius and with the Sun in Sagittarius, which is action, optimistic action, and the Moon in Libra, that's some air energy. What do I want to say? Venus in Aquarius. Okay, anyways, I was getting something, but I lost it. Okay, so the thing with Venus in Aquarius is personal freedom is the most important. Running errands. Okay, so it could also be tracking something. I just told you guys how about I track the moon. So, you know, the 3333 Akashic record. So there's an accumulation of information. Also, questions, finding out things, running errands to find out things or to learn something. Can also be rumors. Okay, so Venus in Aquarius, let me finish that. Personal freedom is of the utmost. You got to be able to explore. Anybody who wants to be jealous, you're going to allow them their opinion, you know, because the moon is in Libra, but you're going to be like, well, I don't care what you think. It is my personal right. Okay, so be aware that other people may not be in line with your particular standards, but honestly, who cares what the color of the sky is in their world, okay? Your standards is not their business. All you got to do is assert them. Sorry, I moved that. Okay, and the thing is with Venus in Aquarius is sometimes you can confuse friendship with love. You may love your friend so much, you may cross a line, and this can be excessive flirting. Well, no wonder somebody could be jealous. You need to watch your own actions and your own attitude, okay? So you can be like, oh, well, I don't like when you're being jealous. Well, if you're batting your eyes at somebody, that's going to get you punched in the eye. And it would be nobody's fault but your own. You can't point at somebody and accuse them of being jealous if you're giving them something to be jealous of. Okay, so watch yourself. Venus in Aquarius, it can be, you know, with the Aquarius energy, it could actually start a fight. You believe in fairness and openness, you're most likely to have a lot of platonic relationships, but you got to be careful crossing that line, okay? Aquarius is a sign of hopes and wishes, and Venus is pleasures, value, money, and love, right? So it kind of gives you what you're asking for, or your ability to get out and find what you're asking for, because there's a lot of manifestation energy and abundance in this Venus in Aquarius. Okay, so you're going to be really sociable, and you could benefit from your friend circle in a particular way. Oh yeah, three friends. This could be about a change in friends, or a new standards in friends, or meeting new friends with standards that are as high as yours, or are in alignment with yours. Okay. Some of you guys, you might end up marrying a friend or someone you meet through your friend circle or associations. Tactful diplomatic touch with people. So a lot of diplomacy, double diplomacy. So it kind of makes me feel like wheels and deals. Well, let's get on to the next transit. Mercury in Sagittarius squaring Neptune and Pisces. Okay, with that can be somebody's trying to fool you, and we've actually had this. Neptune keeps transiting this week, and we had a lot of hacking, a lot of scammers, a lot of fishers, a lot of liars. So this can be quite a bit of lying. Exaggeration is what it feels like. Like the fish was, you know, actually this big, but when they're telling the story, the fish was this big, and it was rainbow with purple polka dots, and it was wearing jewelry, you know. Dude, you're high. What the hell are you taking? Give me some. And speaking of that, it could be talking about addictions and drugs. Speaking out, having hope to quit doing something. Mercury square Neptune. Okay, so I want to say watch out for those phone calls and those letters and those emails. People trying to get you to give them personal information. Make sure you have all your passwords checked. And then like with the hacking, I've seen a lot of friends on Facebook getting hacked. Their accounts are being shut down. So be very wary of somebody wanting to get something from you and you don't know them. Even if it appears like on Facebook, they could be friending you. You know that scheme. They friend you, and then all of a sudden they're asking you questions in Messenger, or accessing your information. Please be very wary, or just don't accept those at this time. I mean, if they really want to get into contact you and they're actually a friend, they can call you. Okay, they can call you, or better yet, they can get the fuck up and come see you. Right? Answering the text in person. Like that commercial. I love it. Okay, so Mercury in Sagittarius. Hopeful traveling, hopeful thinking. Some of you guys, I gotta go to school, I can't get high, or I can't get fucked up. Let's see, traveling. In friction with, this can be drowning, overdose, like the lungs filling up with fluid or coughing blood, due to an addiction. So it can be something progressing very rapidly. I did notice that there's like this little white haze everywhere. Like even now you can kind of see it. Some of it's like here, it's actually from the sun being in the window. But a lot of time, yeah, you see that blue over there? That's the sun from the window. But I notice that when I'm outside too, I see like fog. It could be even mist and raining while you're traveling. Some of you guys are wondering if you want to learn something, or you could be saying, nope, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to learn that. I'm not going to go there. I want to say I'm not going to travel there, but I'm not going there. Basically, bottom line for that. So yeah, it could also be discussion about I need to quit in order to live, in order to expand, in order to go farther, in order to surpass that glass ceiling. We have to quit doing these things that we're addicted to. We have to stop confusing ourselves. We have to stop this addiction. Neptune and Pisces can also be like illusions, delusion, confusion. So you could be questioning yourself. Did I really see that? Do I really need to do this anymore? Things are definitely not clear, and we're communicating that. And a lot of us are running errands, like I said, trying to get some information, trying to clear things up. So we're trying to get information about what we don't understand. Also, there could be so many things in that. I will put the additional channelings in the bottom, in the description box, like I usually do. Okay, so that T-square, the first T-square, which is probably happening right now because I saw a distinct one in the morning, and then it clears up by afternoon, and then another one comes in at night. Okay, so the first T-square exits through Jupiter conjuncting the South Node in Capricorn. Okay, that 3 degrees and 8 degrees Jupiter, joy, is aligned with past lessons learned. So some of you guys, it could be being glad to leave the past behind, being forced into new circumstances to where you can't go back. You can't go back in time. Okay? You need to look forward and be optimistic about the future and not be unhappy with how things have turned out. So it's kind of like seeing the higher perspective, realizing that you're exactly where you need to be and that you've come a long way and that you're never going back there because now you're smarter, now you're better. Okay, so you're not that same person, you're not in that same situation, so you're going to handle things differently and try to see the bright side. Jupiter is luck, it's benefits, it's wisdom, and the sun is in Sag, so it's heart-centered wisdom. So it's looking at the past and going, the past is the past. I want to be present in order to build my future. So it is releasing an anchor that has kept you back, or, realizing that you've held yourself back and then opening up yourself to foreign opportunities or things that ideas, people, and emotions that you've never been privy to before because you didn't allow yourself. Okay, South Node in Capricorn. Capricorn can be, beating yourself up. So here's an opportunity to use your wisdom to inspire yourself. Okay, to lift yourself up instead of beating yourself up. Okay, but you are the only one who can make that decision to choose to love yourself and treat yourself, handle yourself like a child, like you would if a child came to you with the same exact problem. I know it's hard. You've never been in that habit. You've been taught through years and years and years that you have to take care of everybody else and you should be sacrificing yourself. No, bullshit. Okay, when you're 100%, all the extra love goes to everyone else. So you need to take care of yourself first instead of allotting your energy to other people and draining yourself. You can't manifest when you're giving your energy and power away, guys. Okay, so Jupiter conjunct the South Node, Moon in Libra, Black Moon Lilith in Pisces. So it kind of feels like making a promise to yourself that you're going to start doing this or you're going to start going this way. Are you going to go my way? In Libra, partnership. Okay, we need to run some errands. We need to do this. So this is ideas. It's communication. It's travel. Could be in relation to a child or a pet. But it's about a sense of duty or expanding your sense of duty also. Okay, and that's squaring Black Moon Lilith and Pisces, conjuncting Chiron in Aries. Now, Black Moon in Pisces, conjuncting Aries, is going to be around for a little while. Just a second, let me tell you. Oh, okay, so with the Jupiter conjunct the South Node, material and financial increase. So an opportunity for earthly possessions, work, and money. Being open to new ways of getting it. Let's see. Also, additional expenditures. Thank goodness Jupiter isn't in retrograde. Okay. A period of additional expenditures as well. So you may have to spend more. You may have to invest more. Time, money, ideas, energy, period. Investing more energy. Exceptional monetary risk. Taking a risk, but doing it better this time. Possibly you may have done some risks in the past and they may have been foolish. So this feels like interesting. Okay, hold on. These contacts usually time a period of additional expenditures when Jupiter is combined with the nodes. Okay, it's conjunct with the South node, so it's expanding from the past or building on the past. South node is your talents, your past karmic lessons, Capricorn enterprise. So this is reaching out or branching out. So you may be launching something or trying to launch something. You could be gambling, taking a huge risk. And being, like I was saying, you know, going, oh, well, if it's supposed to happen, it will happen. If not, then, oh, well. I guess I have to just be open to what is coming. Let's see. If you do not benefit materially, it will be spiritually. This combination can be somewhat social in nature, can bring in a contact with people with honorable reputations. Okay, and they could be the catalyst. So it talks about a lucky moment where you meet somebody who could catapult you. Also, weight loss or gain has been associated with the Jupiter and South node. Some of you guys, you could be having some health issues that could cause you to lose weight. Like with me, it's my tooth, which would be Capricorn energy. I can't eat normally, so I was saying I'm looking on the bright side. Oh well, what are you gonna do? So I mean, this affects me. I'm gonna have to take a second look later, because basically that's what I'm doing. I'm like, oh well, what are you gonna do? At least on the bright side, I will lose some weight. So there's some highs and there's some lows here. The thing is, when you are unbalanced, when you're out of alignment, you could be self-righteous and on your high horse, okay? And you could be suffering from wanderlust, like I want to go here, I want to go there. You cannot stand in one place. And it's almost like nothing can satiate you. Like you're not satisfied. I want to go do this again tomorrow. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go do that. Calm down. Yeah, you got a lot of energy, but are you doing the right thing? Okay, are you doing it for personal gain? Are you doing it to better your family? Are you doing it to better society or humanity as a whole? When this energy is balanced, it can be totally inspiring and enthusiastic, healthy belief in the universe and not being foolish, okay? Let's see. Second chance to get things right. Okay, so primary fear can be exacerbated. So you really could be worrying about stuff. And like I was saying, I actually just gave you like the answer to it without talking about the problem. Okay, Black Moon Lilith conjunct the Chiron. Okay, now that transit I'm going to talk about for a few minutes here because that sucker's going to last for a while. I didn't realize how wide the orb was, but being at 25 degrees and 1 degree, that's 6 degrees of separation, guys. Um, it's going to be around for quite a while. So that conjunction is a lifetime of painful experiences that it's possible that you could have thought that you don't have a right to exist, or you could have kicked around suicide. You're just tired of dealing with the world. I'm sick of having to constantly shield and field and feel and deal in order to heal. It's really hard work, and there are going to be people that are going to give up. So if you know anybody who's sad and depressed during this holiday season, please, please, at least check in. At least say, hey, how you doing? You know, because people can be real down on themselves and not talking about their traumas a lot. You know, all this Capricorn energy is kind of like silent, you know, so it really could be truly a silent night, but we don't want the black silent night, okay? A lot of people could be feeling the what was I gonna say, dark night of the soul. This is dark night of the soul energy also, and oh my god, it almost feels like it's going to be working in alignment with the dark night of the soul, which I feel is that Capricorn, the Saturn and Pluto conjunction in Capricorn coming January 11th. Yes, 111. Okay, so there's an opportunity to heal a wound, and we could be like, I want to say, it feels like you just want to get away, you want to run away, you want to escape, you want to take a vacation, and you could cut things off with an important partnership due to that energy. So you could cause somebody's hurt because you're hurting, and you don't want to do that. You know, it's not their fault you were emotionally traumatized when you were younger. That is for you and you alone to shed. But if you open up and talk to somebody, this may be the difference between life and death for someone. And also with that transit, it's like it cuts the deep sadness and depression, Chiron, real suicide, and any transits involving the black moon intensifies feelings of pain. You know, it is our shadow. It is a shadow side. So some people may not feel like they want to be here anymore. So self-imposed sacrifices, and with the Capricorn energy, it can be doing it to ourselves. So it can be inflicting wounds on ourselves, self-sabotage, which is also Capricorn energy. And the thing is, when you're done, if you do the work, you may have to come face to face with your past, and not in the greatest of ways, but you have to look at it as an opportunity. And you know what? When it's over, it's like you will have discovered what your life's purpose or destiny or your mission is. Okay, so it is finding your calling, or how to be of greatest service, where your place is in the divine plan. So some of you guys could be wanting to remove yourself, feeling like you don't have a place. Okay, and let's see. Yeah, it could cause difficulties in relationships. Significant past life issues have returned to be resolved. So this is definitely karma. It's about time. It is dark night of the soul coming to you. And the thing is, if you can move through these unresolved issues, especially when it comes to dealing with pain, suffering, vulnerability, and insecurity, okay, you're going to feel like a brand new person. So it almost feels like a spark of divine intervention. For some of you guys, you will get that divine intervention, or you will suddenly come to terms or suddenly realize something. Like I says, you know, we got 4 3s and 4 7s today. You're getting downloads, or you could be getting downloads, or it could be complete destruction. Who knows? It is up to you to choose, okay? You can be the victim or you can be the victor. Okay, so the second T-square, it takes place, or it exits through the moon in Libra at 8 degrees. So Libra, I already read you all the energies of Libra. It may be deciding that, okay, you have a right to your opinion, or it could be this making a new promise, making a new contract, making an agreement, feeling emotional about a dependent or a child. The way, if you feel the way about the herb. Okay, so it's kind of like, if you feel this way about this promise, this relationship, this person, this child, this woman, this partnership, you're deciding how you feel about it. Okay, and let's see. What is this right here? Sorry, hold on. Needing to develop healthy, energetic, and emotional boundaries, not just killing them off. Okay, so taking great care and diplomacy in how you do things. Okay, so the T-square, moon exits moon in Libra. It involves the nodes. So anytime we have the moon and the nodes, it's about somebody coming in. Let's see. The moon squaring the nodes is something happening that could possibly deter you from your path. Try not to waste any energy spinning on it. Preserve your energy, go with the flow, and you will be guided to lessons of sacrifice in addition to your personal individual karma. Okay, so there's a lesson here. Will you be diplomatic? Is this the partner for life? That's where the 888 comes in. 888. Okay, are you powerful? Or do you take power from others? I was going to say there's this kind of feeling like somebody can feel like they're losing out in a relationship or partnership. Another person can feel like greater fortune. Do you continue? This is it feels like the Jupiter in Capricorn is like sugar daddy energy, so conjunct with the South Node, building a relationship. What are you going to decide? Are you going to decide that you're losing, that this person, this situation, this place, this thing, this idea is a loser? Or are you going to promise yourself to give it a shot and see how it goes? Okay, loser or winner. This feels like the losing or winning agreement. So some of you guys may be considering if you want to stay in this relationship, or it may be costing you some money. Are you okay with it? Do you want to be chained to it? Or are you looking at it in the way that this is my relationship, I'm responsible for my partner? Yes, they're responsible for themselves to some extent, but in a relationship, you never let anybody go at it alone. Okay, and also too, you could be telling somebody, hey, you promised me this, or I beg your pardon, I never promised you a rose garden. So it could also be like, it could be somebody going back on their promises. Yeah, it almost feels like somebody promised you something in the past. They said, I'd take care of it. And it's possible they could take that back. Where am I? Oh my God, I've been talking for 39 minutes. Unrealistic, foolish. With your money and energy. So that could also be like, well, I don't want to do that. Let's not. I know we decided we were going to go to Kona and rent a hotel and go to the spa, but I think we better save our money right now, kind of deal. Let's not spend foolishly. Okay, and the last transit that I'm going to talk about, I know I've been talking for 40 minutes, is the Grand Cardinal Cross. That would be Moon opposing Libra. Moon opposing Libra. Moon in Libra opposing Chiron in Aries. I knew something didn't sound right. Okay, and Moon opposing Chiron conjunct Black Moon. And the North Node opposing the South Node. So you have to make a decision. So not only do we have a T-square, but that's also part of a Grand Cardinal Cross, and where you have to decide where to draw the line. Okay, on to the reading. Wow. A lot of stuff today, guys. And I'm going to stop here because it looks like there's a whole chunk of integration. So you could be gathering a lot of information. You could be having a lot of paperwork, a lot of research that you have to dig through. Data, I want to say facts, not an evidence. So with all those eights, it could be finding out secrets. It could be inquests, questioning, asking questions, getting answers, searching, obsessing on information, obsessing on a child, researching a child, a legacy. So it could be finding out somebody's background. I don't know. What is that? Background checks? Interesting. Okay, so first card. Two cards, they didn't come out together. They're separately and they're reversed. Community. So this could be something private or something little known. We have King of Wands and Queen of This reverse. Clarifying it. So this could be behind the scenes. Why am I losing so much money? So somebody could be investigated because there's something missing. Could be a big chunk of money, could be a property. This could be somebody taking action to expand in business because they hadn't been doing so well. They might be working on something, putting together some paperwork or some contracts, possibly reviewing contracts or offering a type of contract because they're trying to turn their finances around. So it feels like a private connection, a private contract, private agreement that's going to benefit you. Poverty is reversed. Usually that's about barely being able to meet your basic needs. So it looks like you are meeting your basic needs, but you've got some ideas. Eight of Cups, Prince of Cups, and Prince of Swords. Ooh. Eight of Cups is sacrifice. So you're definitely not starving. You're thinking about investing in your legacy a little bit more. What is this? Saturn in Pisces. Restricted, unrestricted. Restricted by my unrestrictions. Okay, so this can be frugal with your finances. Even though you have what you need, still you could suffer a loss. Prince of Cups can be an offer. Prince of Swords can be bitchy communication. That can be a lawyer. You could be going to see a lawyer. Or this could be I'm sorry I called the cops on you. I'm sorry, I've already begun to talk to a lawyer. So somebody sought legal advice either by calling the cops or speaking with a lawyer. So it feels like they're shelling out a little bit of money for some kind of advice. You've lost a lot in the past. You don't want an instant replay. You want to be able to build your fortune. So this could also be advertising too. This feels like advertising between the Prince of Cups and the Prince of Swords. This is communication. Sacrificing something. Holding space for fighting Prince Charming, an offer of love. This is fighting for an idea. giving up a little bit of money to invest in something. I'd like to give this to you. I'd like to pay for this. So it's consideration about giving up some money, even though you can't really afford it. You have a little bit, so you may want to wager this on something. And I don't really mean bet, although we are in Sun and Sagittarius, so it's kind of like you're betting on something, or you're reserving money because you're going to be betting on something. Fighting for an idea, Prince of Swords. Yesterday when I saw this, I did say bitchy communication. When I see it, it's usually bitching. But lately, I've seen it before as lawyers and defense. But the other day, I also came across some information that made me feel that this could be a police officer also, in the blue and black, blue and white. I'm sorry you got beat up. I'm sorry you have to make this sacrifice. Offering up a little bit of money. Hold on, guys. Offering up a little bit of money for a little bit of fun. Learning from past mistakes. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. Yeah, so this can be, taking back a previous promise. Sorry, not doing that, not going there. Or not helping you with that. Or I don't have the money. We don't have the money to do it. So we're just going to have to give that up. This can also be talking about, because the prince is the lower, what do I want to say? The lower energy form of the king, right? So this can be, I don't want to spend any more money on this particular thing. So it can speak of addictions. Taking the time to go and see a professional for something. So this can be the professional. Like, 1-800 quit smoking, that kind of deal. Seeing somebody who specializes in that area. AA, rehab. NA, for gambling addiction, video game addiction, whatever it is, or something you're definitely considering giving up. Because you might have the time or the money or the resources to focus on it. There's definitely some kind of resource that's going to be stopped. That's nope, I'm not spending any more on that. Nope, I'm not doing it anymore. Or nope, I'm not having it. I'm also hearing, oh, hell no. Okay, so this can be an offer or solicitation that, nope, sorry, not interested. And I'm sticking to it. Okay, so they've just made me look at the curved sword. So it could be, sounds fishy. Your offer sounds fishy. I'm going to pass. Thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. Yeah. Thanks, but no thanks. Okay, sudden wealth and official person. So sudden wealth, for me, that's like $1,000. Okay, so if you look at that, 777. We have 4 sevens today. So you may hit the gold. You may come across that one critical piece of information or thing or item today. 4 3s and 4 7s. That's jackpot. You found something you were questing for. Okay, so this talks about being rich in resources, and sudden wealth is an 11. So it's a portal to manifest a particular goal. So sudden wealth can be energetic resources. Okay, so it's time, money, ideas, love, attention, and focus, right? Official person, 11/22. So November 22nd might have had something to do with it. I don't know why that popped into my head, but those numbers, they're master numbers. 22 is the number of peace. 11 is a manifestation portal. It breaks down to 2 and 4. So goals in 4 is achievement and success. So this is some kind of leader, a representative. It can be an announcer, somebody who discloses something. Could be military, can be police, can be an officer or representative, official person. Definitely an official. I mean, this could be like the Publishers Clearinghouse. Congratulations. You know, you've just won. So it feels like you win something and you might announce it, or you might announce that you have something, or you might announce that you accomplished something. 2 to the 4, goals to establishing. So this can be, I filed the paperwork, and just a clump of energy surrounding that. So maybe, you know, it could be a press release. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, and King of Swords. Frustration, being held back, waiting for fruit to bear, waiting for fruit to come. So this talks about impatience, and 8 of Swords can be guilt, stress, or being sweated. Impatient, stressed out. King of Swords, ooh, there's the bitch. There's that bitchy communication there. Decisive action, making a decision in your head because you're stressed, because you can't wait anymore. So it does feel like a press release. This feels like a judgment, an official judgment. Wait, guys. Saturn in Taurus. Restricted in your comfort level. Being made to wait. Wait for it. And then the sudden announcement. A lot of you guys are waiting for something. You might be waiting for a decision to be made. So this very well could be a judgment in a court case, or a decision in terms of custody, chain of custody for a person, a place, a thing, a child, or an animal. Could be learning. You could have been just accepted into college or recruited for a special learning or special teaching thing. I don't know if it's a class, if it's a special event. This feels like a special event announcement. Well, I'm hearing special events announcement Friday night at the fights. Yeah, so you could suddenly hit gold on some information you were looking for. It may be the key, the golden key. This may be your answer. Why I say that is because you've been waiting. This has been a long time coming. Look at that. Jupiter in Gemini. Lucky information. You may come across that one, the yellow. Why am I hearing the yellow rose of Texas? Yesterday I was getting Texas also. Boy, Texas is getting a spotlight a little bit, huh? Jupiter in Gemini. Lucky, wisdom, yeah. Coming across that. Ooh, so some of you guys, you found a loophole. You found a way around something. Comfort into learning. So some of you guys may have been really stressed out and they announced something like you win, or it goes to you, you've been awarded or something. Or maybe somebody was a ward of the state or in custody of something else. Taurus into Gemini. That would be discomfort and learning. So this could be irritation that something's not moving forward and making a decision. Maybe maybe announcing something. Maybe announcing something and getting responses. Two eights already, 8 and 8 over here. Okay, let's see what the clarifier for official person is. These two cards come together, sudden wealth and official person. So that's, we are the champions, my friend. We'll keep on fighting till the end. No matter how much I have to sacrifice, I will never give up fighting. To get something restored, to get I want to say a power restored, to restore a power. A power is being restored. The power can be a person, a place, a thing, an event, an energy. There is a restoring taking place. Reunited and it feels so good. So some of you guys are getting back with something that used to be with you that you had to give up. Oh, this is never give up hope. Never give up. Awesome. Okay, so down to this. The official announcement. Waiting for an answer. And finally, so this could be like waiting for an answer or waiting to speak to a live operator. I want to say, and surprise, surprise, usually you get an operator and today you get a person. Temperance, 3 of Wands, Ace of Wands. Oh my God, wow. Dude. Temperance is about patience also. It's divine timing. Waiting for your opening to act. Because look at that. I mean, this already is waiting for your opening to act. And here's waiting for your opening to act. Wow. Triple fire energy right here. Fire, fire, fire. We are a sun in Sag. So there's a lot of attention to divine timing. Knowing that everything is perfect and that it happens exactly when it's supposed to. Now they're bringing my attention to the red sun in the back. For me, the red sun can also be Mars. If you guys were with me, you knew when I was seeing Mars everywhere in the red sun. I think it was last year. Last year I kept seeing Mars and the red sun. So this is all about action, divine timing, the right time, right place. Oh, yeah, that talks about a sudden stroke of luck, being blessed and having an opportunity to move forward, to move, to initiate something. Could be legal, but also doing the right thing, making the right moves. For some of you guys, this is in regards to your mother, and I want to say the legacy. So the mother could have passed on, and you could have had to handle and tie up some paperwork. For others, this could be in regards to a car. It could be resolving medical issues, medical nightmares. Handling medical nightmares. The Chariot is about determination, harnessing all your willpower and using it to fuel you forward, especially using your... Okay, so I'm getting empathy, empathic, using your emotions to propel you forward rather than letting them hold you back because you've learned this time. Okay, so it's like an accelerated course. You're becoming quite versed and professional at this. For some of you guys, there may be a blessing to move forward. Somebody's having a car accident. Nine of Swords. For some people, this is interning. You may have been recruited, and they may be offering you some kind of benefits. taking advantage of an opportunity also, a good one, being blessed with an opportunity that you can take advantage of, that you're going to learn something. Maybe you're studying, or you're co-hosting, or interning, or an understudy. Understudy, undercarriage. For those of you guys who are having issues with your vehicle, with Cancer, with your mother, with your home, or traveling, you're going to have to look at the bright side. Oh, and the Temperance is also the angel that levels the playing field. Okay, so it talks about a sudden opportunity to do something, a sudden opportunity to launch, announcing that they're going to launch. Another missile launch. United States scared. News of war. The moon. Where did I say the moon was? The moon is in Libra today. Okay, so there's going to be, it feels like an announcement about the missile crisis in terms of North Korea. United States has been keeping an eye on the problem. So it's possible there's an opportunity for talks with North Korea. Okay, the moon is in Libra, so that would be diplomats trying to get along. Nine of Pentacles, Jack of all trades. It's also abundance, having many. Like, I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut, trying to move my butt to get a nut, and having many nuts. these nuts. Not making yourself nuts. Trying to be diplomatic and communicate in a non-emotional way, because you're not going to waste any time. And they just made me look at the paw in there. I didn't know there was a dog paw in here. Interesting. Oh, that's not a dog paw. That's a lucky rabbit's foot. That's a rabbit's. Ugh. Gross. Yeah, that is a rabbit foot. Luck. Abundance. With the moon. Luck and abundance. Moon in Libra. So for some of you guys, this can be a lucky exchange, a lucky promise, or a fortunate agreement, fortunate contract. So the arms race, arms talk. Death is representative of Scorpio. This is a transformation. The Phoenix is landing. The Phoenix has landed. Traveling down to the underworld. Don't tread on me. Rabbit's foot. Jack of all trades. So it's almost like, yeah, this is peace talks. Are you being square with me? Are you hiding anything? So it's an inquest. Okay, I want to say spies like us. There may be some spies in regards to North Korea, or there's people watching to see what they will do. There's a lucky connection here. In the many attempts, there's a lot of questions that need to be answered. So this could be a discussion with somebody you came across per chance. The luck of the draw. The luck of the draw. We want to treat everybody equally. Death. Purging, transformation, destroying the negative and creating positive. Over the moon. I'm not wasting any time answering your questions. Press release, press conference, package deal. I'm hearing package deal. And then the last card, sun. We've got death and the sun. So there's a transformation, beginnings and endings. This looks like something is growing. Possibly our relationship to North Korea. It feels like they're reaching an agreement on something. There's something lucky that they come across. We have many secrets. We want to uncover your secrets. That needs to be changed. So this is asking for transparency in order to move forward. Ooh. Asking for transparency or information in foreign dealings. So this is almost like ordering transcripts? Ordering transcripts, ordering copies of something, or sending on copies, or receiving a copy of something. It feels like paperwork. Gift. Oh, wow. Look at that. That is the final outcome card, guys. Number 17. Getting your wish. Presenting a present. Being present. Okay, so with death and the sun, we've got some growth here. It's almost like, all right, agreeing to talk. So I'm going to clarify gift, though. Ooh, justice on the moon and 9 of Pentacles. Okay, justice is the Libra action. The moon is in Libra. Okay, and it's also a number 11, which is also the sudden wealth card here. It's all about goals. We want to know, why are you doing this? What are your goals? We have a lot of unanswered questions about quite a few things. We want to know the truth. Yeah, so this is an inquisition or a request for information, a request for numbers, a request for data, vital statistics, a request, it could be a survey, could be an interview for collecting something. Could be collectors or collecting. Ooh, look at that. Career transition. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Okay, so if something goes wrong, you're going to be blessed. And right here too, you know, we got temperance again over here. With temperance, it's divine justice, divine intervention. And this is very, very positive. Okay. Sudden wealth, temperance, 3 of Wands, and Ace of Wands. This is opportunity, and this is an opportunity to start. So somebody here really could like blow up. They could go viral on social media. Hold on. I'm gonna look at something. So this could be a brand new deal. A new deal. The new deal. Oh, a ceasefire. This could be a ceasefire. So this could be, okay, I'm getting all quiet on the Western Front. Okay, so this could be by Christmas. They might be negotiating some kind of peace treaty or peace talks or peace deal. Clairvoyance. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Nice. Okay, so before I even did this reading, I was getting silent night. I don't see silent treatment. For some of you guys, it's the matter is closed. I'm moving forward. So this is extremely positive communication. And you know, the fact that the final card is gift, it's kind of 13, 19, and 17. So that's for getting a grip, getting control, success and achievement in government. The sun is in Sagittarius, so it would be foreign policy. Success in foreign policy. Gift is number 17. So it signifies by Christmas, which is the next holiday. I was going to say by the next holiday, that's what this card means. But it also, something's being presented to you and gift wrap. They're really calling my eyes to the red ribbon and the sparkly. So this is like a new deal. Expressing partnership. So this is kind of like silent night. Let there be peace over the holidays. Can we come to some kind of agreement? And it looks like they acquiesce. So somebody definitely, everybody actually wins. This could be acquiesce. This could be concede. This could be I'm with you. Let's call a truce. Some kind of truce. Truce or a cease or an end to something government and business related. You know? Possibly like a ceasefire. Oh, yet again, another 8, guys. Okay, so what do we got? We got 8. Where am I? 8, 8, and there was another 8. Oh, there, there it is. 8, 8, 8, 8. Didn't I tell you that the numbers for the day, we did have a T-square that was 8, 8, 8. Okay, involving the Moon in Libra, North Node, and the South Node. So it's approaching with an idea or a contract. Let's agree to this. We can agree to disagree, but let's have a beautiful, peaceful holiday period, right? Okay, so the card I pulled was number 8, playful. Le'ala'a. Fun, amusement. My intention is to allow myself to play, to be playful, and to let loose into pure joy, which is, you know, highlighted by the number 3. To play is to allow yourself to do something for the pure joy of it. To be playful means there is absolutely no room for seriousness. Everyone needs time in their life where they lay down their burdens and let loose into pure enjoyment. So guys, yeah, the silent night, a peace agreement, the one day where everybody in the world agrees to get along. Diplomacy, beautiful. Okay. That joy, the joy that play provides, will infuse everything else you do with a great boost of energy. So that could be pretty much what you do. Okay, so we get a Christmas present. The world gets a Christmas present, or at least it feels like the United States does. So we may actually have a beautiful silent night, guys. Alrighty, that's all I got for today. Love you. I'll see you guys next time.